Today's thrifting adventure is taking us into the Goodwill Bins, so come along and let's see what we can find. Hello everyone, and thank you so much for joining me at the Goodwill Bins. I am excited to be here shopping with my son today, and he helped me find some great treasures. We're going to just jump right on in here. I found this great picture. It is of Jesus when his hands were pierced and nailed to the cross. A great little find, as were these Disney Mickey Mouse ears. There are always so many bins full of clothes, and they clutter up and hide a lot of the home decor, which is my main focus and what I shop for at the bins. I found this lamp, and I am a sucker for a good lamp. The shape on this was beautiful. I put it in my basket, reconsidered, and I left it at the bins. I have several projects at home that I need to work on. It was very busy on this particular day, as it always seems to be at this Goodwill location in Lubbock, Texas. If you're unfamiliar with the Goodwill Bins or the pound store, this location you literally pay by the pound. Clothes are a certain price, housewares are a different price, and they literally put it on a scale, weigh what you bought, and that's what you pay. Large items like furniture and bicycles, appliances, those things are individually priced. But everything here is so much cheaper than the regular Goodwill stores, and if you're willing to dig, you can find a lot of great stuff. I try to be very respectful about not showing people on my videos when I'm out in public. Not everybody wants to be here on YouTube, so sometimes that affects my ability to show all of the items here, but I'm digging around as carefully as possible. This was a really fun mummy mug. Excellent condition. You have to check the bins. You can see everything is thrown in here, and it's amazing that everything is not cracked and broken just because it is so haphazardly in here. And can we talk about the stuff that is just obviously and clearly trash? This had to be processed through regular Goodwill stores, and that's why prices go up. Ain't nobody want your used pickle jar for $2. I have plenty of my own. That needs to be recycled, not donated. There are some great items though, and it just depends on what you're looking for. This is like an antique frog where you decorate with live flowers, and the little spikes in the bottom of that vase hold all the flowers together. A very good find. If you are a reseller, I think that's what a lot of people here are doing. They're buying for resale. I do not. I buy for my personal use. So I have a different perspective than you would if you were looking to sell items. A lot of great Christmas dishes. You can see there's been some crystal dishes here. If you are in the market to put that back for next season, you could load up here. You can find cute things like this best friend plaque. You just never know what it's going to be. My son found this planter, and I was very tempted to get it. You can see I put it in my basket, but then I put it back out of my basket, just like I did with the lamp. But I promise you, I did not come home empty-handed, so you got to stick around. I will show you everything I bought here at the end and give you some styling ideas to go along with that. This is an Ottagiri Mariner Irish coffee mug, and I looked them up and found a set of two on eBay selling for $24.99 plus shipping. These are Japanese stoneware. Very pretty and unique. So I found several Scentsy items. They were all broken or missing parts. Again, you have to look everything over carefully. I actually have this little plug-in, the same style, and I've had it for quite a while. So you can find all kinds of stuff here at the bins, just like this Pikachu outfit. And if you need luggage, this looked to be in decent condition. Of course, I didn't get it down and roll it around to make sure. This little box was interesting. You could do a lot of different things decorating with it, and they always have a plethora of baskets to choose from. What have you seen here at the bins that you think I should have picked up and kept? Let me know down in the comments. I know sometimes I miss things when I am filming and I watch back here the footage and I'm like kicking myself because I did not see it and or pick it up and bring it home with me. Hiding underneath this cute snowman ornament are these copper jello molds. I think that's what they were if I remember back to my grandmother and what she had. But I dug around and I found 3 of them. This would be a great find for some of you out there. I know that you love copper and these vintage pieces like this. This looks like maybe a storage bag for china or glass dishes, but here you can see that set of 3 of those copper dishes I put together for the next thrifter to find, and this cute little wooden pineapple tray. That would be a nice little addition for summer decor. They had some Christmas flowers here that looked to be in decent shape. I figure they just needed fluffing out. They didn't look like they were too damaged or roughly used here, even though this one has some Easter grass stuck to it. I always feel so dusty and gross from digging around in these bins, and in previous videos I have told you how I am a little bit nervous about digging too much in here because there is a lot of broken glass that you can find. Not to mention all of the biohazards I can only imagine are lurking deep in the depths of the bins. This cookie sheet, though, was brand new. It actually looks better than some that I have at my house that I use. So, you can find great things here. This mirror caught my eye amongst all of the large items. It is coming apart at the back, but easily fixable, and it was $10. So I bought it. I plan to DIY it and put it in my guest bedroom very soon. My son is so sweet. You can see he knows that I love the blue and white dishes, so he collected some mugs together for me to look at, and he actually found that one there that is perfection. And I found this Christmas plate here that is going to be beautiful in my Christmas decor next year. You get excited about an item like this vase and then you realize this is just cheap acrylic, probably from Dollar Tree. Underneath this pile of clothes, I found this little aluminum bowl and I thought that was a special find. I thought this splatterware was going to be great, but it was plastic. These aluminum pie pans were also another great find here, hidden under all of the clothes. I think this red shelf could be fabulous, painted, DIY'd. If you had the perfect little spot to hang it and display it, it would have come home with me, but I don't have such a space. This little apple basket, I remember these from the 90s. Late 80s, early 90s. This candle holder was very heavy and original with all the different places to put candles. Here were a bunch of glass bowls. I don't think any of these were special crystal or anything. Everything is so dirty here too. You have to look beyond the dirt and grime. This little divided hostess tray. Again, clean it up, and for the price you pay at the bins, it would cost you hardly anything. I thought this was going to be a great find, but it was somebody's DIY project. I believe it looked like it had been hand painted, so nothing spectacular there. And you can find new with tag clothes. This was a Knox Rose from Target. The bright blue color of this little pitcher and wash bowl caught my eye, and upon further inspection, it is Avon. I did not know anything about it other than what I saw here, but I liked the color and the design of it, so I snagged that to bring home with me. And here's a little sneak peek of my basket, everything I bought and how much it cost me. You pay by the pound for glasswares, so that came out to $3.75. And then the mirror was $10. After tax, I spent $14.89. Let's go home, wash this up, and let me show you some of my styling ideas for my Goodwill Bins finds. I was a little nervous what might be in this little jar, but when I pulled the stopper off, there was nothing. And I wasn't worried about old perfume. There could have been anything in here. I'm going to wash all of my treasures down. I like to do this before I put them out in my home. Like I said, everything is pretty gross and grimy from the bins, really from any thrift store. And a lot of things just need a good scrubbing with some Dawn dish soap. Everything from today's trip cleaned up perfectly. Sometimes that does not always work out. I will be showing you my mirror styled in a future video. I am putting that in a room that I'm working on, so it's not quite ready to style and show that yet. Everything else, let me share how I decorated it in my home. I did an image search and found that this was a 1999 Royal Copenhagen Christmas plate, and on Etsy it was selling for $42. So a great little find at the Goodwill Bins. I'm going to display it here in my corner china hutch in my kitchen nook. It will go with all of my other transferware, and I can pull it out at Christmas and use it in my decor. I can't wait to have some morning coffee in my new mug. This is a vintage milk glass mug, and the pattern is Glenwood Blue. It was listed on Amazon for $17.99. Another big score at Goodwill Bins. I don't resell, but it is nice to see that things I got that I genuinely just loved actually are something special and worth more than I paid. Like I said earlier in the video when I was shopping, this is a vintage Japanese stoneware Irish coffee mug. It also holds resale value if that's what you were into, but I'm going to use it as decor and display it here on my shelves in my family room. When I image searched this vintage Avon pitcher with bowl, I could not find a year on it. If you know that information, drop me a comment. I would love to know that. But it is just precious and cute, and I'm going to style it here on my bathroom vanity so that I can enjoy it every day as I get ready. The color is wonderful and makes me happy. I'm so glad you came shopping with me at the Goodwill Bins today. I hope you got to see some new things there, and I hope you got some inspiration on items to look for and pick up when you are out thrifting. Don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. I would love for you to join me in the next video. Until then, have a wonderful and blessed day.